What's going on, guys? It's DJLee with Producer Hacks. Let's get right to it. Got me feeling like, what you feeling like? I'm in a spaceship, base girl Honda. So thanks for tuning in, guys, once again. Hopefully you guys been keeping up with everything going on, my most recent posts. I hope that I've been able to give you guys a lot of insight into what producing really entitles, and I hope you guys have been able to actually incorporate some of these techniques into your producing and also better your mixes. So today I just want to take these concepts a bit further and dive in. Recently we spoke about EQ, compression, reverb. We also touched up on how to create an aux bus track. Now for this video, I just want to get into your plugin chain and making sure that you guys understand that you cannot just drop plugins on your tracks, because however, in whatever order you drop your plugin, that is the order that your vocals or your sample or whatever sound it is will be affected. So if you have your compression laid out first, then your EQ, then your auto-tune, it's gonna go in that order: compression, EQ, auto-tune. So that's why I try to express that certain need to go in a certain order, such as EQ, compression, right? And if I'm using auto-tune, I'm always gonna do auto-tune first. All right, now check this out. I'm gonna show you a prime example on why we do this plugin chain order or your effects chain order. So what I have right here is a song I made a while ago called Naughty, right? And it's by me, of course. And there's a sample going on in this background, and I'm able to manipulate it and make it sound like we're in a club, right? Or we're outside of a club. We're backstage at a club. We can't really hear the music going on that well. We can just hear the beat, right? Now, hear this. I actually learned this technique from Noah Shabib, aka 40, Drake's producer, and this is called lowering your sample rate and going and creating that underwater effect. So what we're gonna do is load up an EQ. I have the Infinity EQ, and this is actually, in fact, my favorite EQ. And this is how the sample normally sounds. I put it underwater. Now, all you want to do is create a low pass filter in the high area, and you just want to drop and sweep until it sounds good. So if I continue to drop this sample, it's gonna sound like we're outside of a car or even maybe a club. And as you can see, only these low frequency ranges right here are actually being heard. So it sounds like we're outside of a party waiting to get in, right? The music's jumping, everybody's in there having fun. That's all this does. Now check this out. With this EQ being located right here, right, anything behind it will not affect it, but anything before will affect this EQ. So check this out. I'm going to bring this sample back to normal. Let's turn this one off right here, power off. And I'm gonna use this lo-fi sample rate decreaser, which helps me to decrease the sample rate, but let me explain that just a little bit further. So normally sounds coming at a certain sample rate. When you export your tracks, you choose a certain sample rate, and the human ear hears from 20 hertz to positive 20 kilohertz. All right. So when you're exporting your audio files, you're choosing 44 because that's double 20. And we really just want to give it that extra space for any resonating high frequencies that go above 20K for some reason. So let's use this sample rate. As I show you right here, you're getting all of the wave frequencies from 0 to 20K. So if I go to my lo-fi sample rate decreaser and I decrease how much I'm hearing, these samples aren't even being sampled now. So now my sample rate becomes whatever I stop this at. So 958 hertz is where I stop this. That's our new sample rate. Watch this. 958 is where it's getting cut off. Right here. We see 1K is right here by that is where it cuts off at. All right, let's go back to this. Let's bring it to 700. Back to our EQ spectrum. 700 is being cut. Right? Let's bring it all the way back up. This is called lowering the sample rate. Now we're getting all our waveforms all over again. So let's go ahead and bypass this one, and let's do the same thing with this one that's after our effects. So our effects go down. All right, 1, 2, 3. It's our fourth effect. So let's go ahead and bypass that, and let's drop the sample rate, right? So that this lo-fi filter is not gonna affect this one right here, this infinity EQ, because it's after it. So no matter what I drop this to, I could drop this all the way to 700 hertz. This infinity EQ is not being affected by that. But if I were to put that before, there's nothing I can do after that. So when it comes to your plugin chain order, it's very important that you understand why you're using a plugin and the order that you're using those plugins in to create the best vocals, the best mastered sound, the best rich sounds. All right, that's the key to being a great producer, just knowing what you're doing. And I'm trying to help you guys and give you guys some more insight. So any questions that you guys have on lowering your sample rate, decreasing your sample rate, or creating those low pass filters, leave a comment below in the comment section. I will get back to you guys. Real quick, I just want to shout out some of our sponsors. Shout out to OD Hustle, shout out to Olympian Official, shout out to Everything Mimi. Make sure you guys visit those sites, man. They got some things for you guys. And really the last thing is continue to keep going hard with your mixes, man. Don't give up on these mixes, and don't just settle for a normal or a below par mix. All right, guys. Now really, I want you guys to stay tuned for my next video on delay. I'm gonna be covering mastering. I'm gonna be covering vocal widening without too much of a stereo. I'm gonna cover stereo image. I'm gonna cover a lot on de-essing. All right, now check this out. Be sure to visit the website at www.officialkinglee.com. All of these videos go up there. All of my sample packs go up there. All of my new music's going up there. Also, be sure to visit my Instagram at itsDjLee. That's ItsDjLee. Now, if you have new music, drop your links down below in the comment section. Send me an email of your personal music if you need me to promote you, or you want me to promote you in my next video and use your music to help edit. Go ahead and send it to me, all right? That's itsdjleemusic@gmail.com. Also, check me out on YouTube at ItsDjLee TV. Everything is ItsDjLee, I promise you guys. All right, at ItsDjLee TV. And that's pretty much it. So until next time, guys, I'm out. Slide to the V, no faking it. Now she's biting on my neck, no hesitating it. We're from the whip to the crib like we breaking it.